Konnichiwa minna. Hello everybody. Welcome to the first segment of Beyblade Sunday. So, in this series, we're going to talk about Beyblades killing each other. I could talk about the anime, I could talk about the manga, I can do some Beyblade box openings or arena openings and things like that. So if you guys like Beyblade like I do, definitely subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. So in this first segment, we are going to talk about Beyblade Burst Quadstrike, episodes 6 to 10. So if you guys would like to see like a video that I did of doing episodes 1 to 5, there's going to be a link in the description so you guys can see that. So for this one, it's episodes 6 through 10. Ken is back. So we're just going to start off with my favorite Beyblade Burst character, or my favorite male. My favorite male Beyblade character is Ken. So we get a two-part, we get 2 episodes with him, which is so cool. And the reason why that I love Ken is because he wears all green, because his last name is Midori, and Midori in Japanese means the color green. And he uses the puppets to express himself because he's not really good at talking to people. Me and you, Ken. Me and you. But yes, that's super cool. We get to see Quadra and Belle and Renzo. I think that's it. So we see and Pre. I think I said Pre, but Pre. So all the main characters. Ken is helping them, train. They balance on balls. They catch balls. They play like this game at the fair where you take the balls and you knock one of the things down on the shelf, and then we see Pre, like throwing the ball and hitting one of the stuffed animals, which she wins at the end of episode 6, and Ken sticks a letter into the stuffed animal which he gave to Pre. So in episode 7. We see Pre open the letter, and Ken, like I said before, is not good with talking to people, so that's why he writes letters. So basically, Ken explains to Pre that, why don't you go into your Quadra form? That's a part of who you are. Because Quadra, the reason why, to begin with, she doesn't want to go into her Quadra form is because she feels like that she is not her when she goes into that form. So Ken basically writes a letter to her saying that it's okay to go into your Quadra form. That's a part of who you are. It's an extension of who you are, and don't be ashamed of it. Because Ken's mom explains to Pre that the puppets are Ken. That's a part of who he is. That's an extension of who he is. So that's really cool how we see the similarity between Pre and Ken. And we do see Ken have a battle between, I think, Belle and Renzo. And then they tag team against Ken. Ken has a Beyblade named Chain Cerberus, or Kerberos, or I think in the anime Kerbeus. So they have a battle, and I think Ken wins because he's a super strong blader. Because we've seen him since back in the day in Burst. So then we see, I think it's Alexander or Exaner. I always call him Haka because I think that's how his name is pronounced in the manga. Like, I think that's his first name, but Haka is his nickname. So I'm going to call him by his nickname, Haka. So we see Haka once again, which is so cool. He's super strong. He has a Beyblade named Excalibur. And it's really nice to see him back because, once again, I think we have not seen him since the beginning of Burst, Volt, and and Haka have a friendship together. They basically have been friends since kindergarten, because you would think that, because Haka is very tall. And so I remember when I was reading the manga, I thought Haka was an adult, like at first, but then we found out, oh, these two are roughly around the same age, Volt and Haka, except Haka is just taller than Volt, which is super cool. So we see him again, like I said before, he's super strong. He owns his own dojo. He's a sensei. He has his gakusei, which is student in Japanese. Gakusei is student in Japanese. Sensei obviously means teacher in Japanese. So really, really cool. So they go through these obstacle courses, like the Rocky series, Rocky Balboa. So that's really cool. And then I think we see Bell and Pri work together to face Haka, and Haka just destroys them both, like in one shot, in the Beyblade battle. And then we do see, I think Pri fights Haka like again, and she does do a little bit better because Pri goes into her Quadra form, but I think she loses just by a hair. So we could see that Pri is stronger when she goes into her Quadra form, and how Haka can just take off like the bottom piece of like his Beyblade, and then all of a sudden his Beyblade is like super strong. So it's really cool to see Haka can just like flip the switch from easy to hard like that. So really, really cool. Really, really cool to see. And then we see Bell. Bell, the Dark Knight, whatever you want to call him, face off against Haka, and Haka does the same thing, So it was a really good battle. I think Haka won the first battle, I think with a ring out finish, and then Bell defeats Haka, then Bell defeats Haka in a ring out finish, so they're tied. And then so Haka pulls the bottom piece, and now his Beyblade Excalibur is just so strong. And I think Bell barely defeats him. It was really, really close. Barely defeats him. And yeah, I'm trying to think of some other really, really strong moments, but really, really good. I'm loving Quadstrike so far. I'm loving it. And then of course, Title Pandora, Pri or Quadra's second Beyblade that she has. We know that she has Lightning Pandora, and then I think in like episode 4, she gets Title Pandora, which is an attack type, and Lightning Pandora is a defense type. And Quadra is not really good at she's not really a master yet of wielding Title Pandora, but as the episodes continue, we're probably going to see her get a little bit better, which is super cool. I really cannot wait to see this Fire Pandora and this Wind Pandora, because going with the song, if you guys know the theme song, there's lightning, wind, fire, and water. So yes, we're going Avatar, The Last Airbender up in here, which is cool. So we have lightning, and then we have water. So the only two Beyblades that we have yet to see yet is fire and wind. Or Kaze or He, because Kaze means wind, He means fire. So I cannot wait to see what those two Beyblades in the future will look like. For Pandora, and of course Pri or Quadra, whatever you want to call her. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this very, very brief overview of episodes 6 to 10 of Beyblade Burst Quadstrike. If you have not seen the series, I highly recommend that you check it out. We're only at 10 episodes right now, so if you have not seen the series yet, I highly recommend that you watch it before these episodes get long. So definitely watch it while the episodes are not as long. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about Beyblade Burst Quadstrike. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane! Happy Beyblading, everybody!